In today's video, we're going through my Pokemon card collection. Stay to the end of the video to see the total value. So, as you can see, all my cards are set out in National Dex order. You might see that I haven't left the gaps for Ivysaur and Bulbasaur, but this is because I purchased a binder that holds over 1,000 cards. So once I get it, everything will budge across and there will be gaps remaining in this binder for those particular cards. I've decided to collect Pokemon cards like this now as it adds value to every single Pokemon card. For example, a regular Ghastly, no one would care about it, but because it's the only Ghastly that I'm ever gonna have, it adds value to it on a personal level. Value wise, it's probably still 10 pence.
Hey yo, what the
This also kind of forces you to open sets that you normally might not want to. For example, as I'm missing a Starmie, I might have to look for a set that has a Starmie, open a couple packs and hopefully get that Starmie. I really wish I could grade these cards, however, every card that you will see within this set is ungradable due to the fact that its centering must be bad, will be marks on the front, or the corners are horrible. If you've watched the first episode, you'll recognise this card, which I do believe I did win. We've got some older set cards here as well, but when we were kids, we clearly did not take care of them, as it looks like someone threw white paint all over the back of the cards.
What did he say?
This card shouldn't be here. My plan is to have all the different artworks of Infernape graded, as it is my favourite Pokemon. You might be able to also recognise the fact that there are only a couple of sets in here. I only got back into Pokemon properly during Crown Zenith. As you can see, most of the cards from here are from Crown Zenith. This Darkrai card is worth over £100 raw. However, our one is probably worth 10 cents, because there's so much white marks on the back.
I will haunt you in your dreams, little boy.
One thing that I hear about Prismatic Evolution is the quality of the Pokeballs. This Pyro has a Pokeball, however, you can just about see it. Same with this. Hi to Incineroar, Wolfie's best friend.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to be keeping different forms of each Pokemon. For example, Lycanroc has 3 different forms. I don't know if I'm going to have 3 cards for each form or just 1. So now we're entering Gen 9. Time to go to the second binder. Moving to the second binder, I wish I could grade these 2 cards. However, as they haven't decided to go exercise, their chins are still pretty big. You'll be able to see the fact that I purchased quite a few Scarlet and Violet booster packs when they came out. And now we come to the good bits. The remaining cards that you will now see, I don't know what to do with them. They're special cards, but however, they are not needed for this binder as I already have a Gyarados Full Art EX. The keen-eyed one of you will be able to see the fact that I didn't have a Gardevoir next to my Curlier. This is because I've got so many Gardevoirs, I actually don't know which one to pick. Maybe let me know in the comments which one you think's the best. Same thing with the Charizard. My original plan was to get the Radiant Charizard graded, however, it's not going to get a 10. I got Umbreon Pokeball. I was so excited until I realised you could not even see the Pokeball. My brother packed this Regigigas. Unfortunately, when we were younger, no one taught him how to take care of Pokemon cards. Now moving on to the trainer cards. If you're going to do a national dex, having trainer cards is worthless. However, I would love to grade some of these cards, but I know they won't even get a 9. Now moving on to cards that I will potentially get graded. This one I'm 99% sure will get a 10. As you can see, I've got another Infernape as I'm trying to collect every artwork of Infernape. This Nimona and Penny I would love to have graded, however after looking deeply into it, they will never get a 10. Same with the Adaman. Now, the moment that everyone's been waiting for. Charizard in a 10. I purchased this Infernape as a 10. Got this Charizard in my first pack, graded it as a 10. My brother doesn't know how to take care of his cards, that's why this has got an 8. I impulse bought this card from a Whatnot stream, regretted it immediately. This was somewhat of an impulse buy as well, however it's Infernape, so the 8 is somewhat accepted. You'll be shocked that this Curlier is an 8, I still don't know how. I had 17 top loaders and didn't know what to send. So I sent this, regretted it immediately. This Mew's beautiful, unfortunately got a 9. You'll be surprised to know that Armor Rouge in a 10 is going over £300, but unfortunately I got a 9. If Curlier got an 8, I need my Ralts to get an 8 so it all balances out, but it got a 9. This beautiful artwork only got a 9. In my first ETB that I opened of Prismatic Evolution, I got this Leafeon as a 9. Glaceon is my brother's favourite Pokemon, but I'm never going to give this to him. My brother gave me this card as a gift. He didn't think he would get a 10. As you can see, Crown Zenith is my favourite set. Darkrai got a 10. I don't want to hear it. This is the best artwork of all time. I'm glad it got a 10. Who would have thought that out of all of them, the Gardevoir got a 10? Funny thing is, this is my brother's. This beautiful Mewtwo got a 10. The Devil himself, 10 out of 10. And the most valuable card that I got, this Jolteon has a 10. So the total value of my Pokemon card collection is £3,908.89.